Have you ever lost a rod out of your rod holder when your kayak or canoe flips? Well, I've got a 100% secure solution, and it's not a leash. Stay tuned. I'll admit it. I'm the worst offender at this. Yep, I know you can make a rod leash out of a dog leash, but to me, it just gets in the way where I fish. Unless I'm on moving water like a river or something like that, I'm generally just not worried about my rods falling out of my rod holder. And then, it is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, then you're gonna reach a little too far, or you're gonna stand up and get off balance, and then all of a sudden your kayak flips. Bam! There go all your rods. I use these ram mounts, and once they go upside down, there's just no holding them in. Unlike the Scotty, which at least has this strap that I don't have the discipline to connect every time, that would at least hold it in a little bit better. Well, the other problem is that when you have a strap or a device like this, it takes longer to pull your rod out of the holder when you have a hit. And so on the system I'm going to show you right here, which is from Rexstix, it's an innovative way to connect a rod permanently to a rod holder, and it's just not going to come out even if you flip. Well, let me show you how simple it is to convert one of your existing rod holders to this new system, and then I'm going to go try it out tomorrow when my buddy Dick and I are out on our first recon of 2022 to see how the water has changed. And at least I know I'm not going to lose this rod. Here it is, out in the wilds of the marshes in Wilmington, North Carolina. You can see that this is not going anywhere. It's in there firm. To use it, I would just pull it out by clicking this lever, and putting it back in is equally as simple. And as long as I hear that click, this thing is in there for good. Here's what the kit looks like, just a couple simple parts. This is what goes on the bottom of your rod, and you would have to convert your rod to fit this, or you can buy the Rexstix rod that already has this attached. But here's all we need to convert an existing rod holder, so you do not have the expense of buying anything new. All rod holders basically work off the same concept of having a track, a gearing system that basically allows you to change the angles. And that's true whether it's a Scotty, a Ram, or whatever. And how we're going to mount this is essentially the same. You take the base, you grab this piece, and you stick that on the base. Then you put the carriage bolt through here. You have the notch pointing up, and then you run that through the hole. Grab the knob that comes with the kit. Make sure you can see the nut as you screw it on. And now you're ready to go. Then to use this, if this were attached to a rod, listen to the click. That is on there forever. That's not coming off. And then the quick release is just pressing this lever and pulling it off. There is a little bit of an issue on some ram mounts because of the thickness right here as compared to the Scotty. The included 1/4 inch carriage bolt isn't long enough to go all the way through and actually have the knob activate. So for a couple pennies, you need to go get a 2.5 inch version of this, and then it will work just fine. GoPro, stop recording. However, as a quick fix, you can take the original knob and use that. It's just a little bit of a bite, and you can screw that on there, and then this is going to work. But it'd be much better to get the 2.5 inch carriage bolt and have this knob work for better performance. This would save my rods. In addition, I encourage you to support the vendor, Rex, because this same apparatus allows an amputee to fish. You can put it on your mount, and then in an earlier video I talked about a chest mount that has the same arrangement. This clicks in, then the amputee can fight the fish. So great solution for those who don't have the benefit of having 2 arms and 2 hands. I'll link this up down below. Encourage you to support them. This can also be adapted to fit on a milk crate, so there's really no place that this can't be. And I'm drifting into some oyster beds, so I gotta shut down this video and get out of here because I don't want my pristine, newly maintained kayak bottom to get all scratched up this early in the season. Comments? Throw it down below. Thanks.